Alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Okay, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Good counterpunching there with the overhand right. What a good counterpunch by Whyte. Not precise at all by Whyte. Solid job, double connects by Whyte. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
Halfway through round number one. Been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think there's a better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Intentions is proving to be elusive. Able to counter that attack. Jab and a straight right by Whyte. Seconds to go in this round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Don't look for just big punches, okay?
Here we go. Round two is underway. And now he's putting his punches together. There he goes. Fires right back at him. Gets rid of that effort. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Bazooka's committed to that counter punching very early on here in this fight, and that can pay off as the night continues.
Well, it's paying off right now because you see that his opponent now is getting a little worried about letting his hands go, because every time he does, he doesn't find anything, and he finds something coming back at him.
Up and down, side to side.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Whyte. Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. 3 consecutive punches by Whyte. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Able to show you his blocking ability. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Whyte. Protecting his head well with his guard. That was not well targeted by Whyte. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Right back at him with a left hand. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Blocks that punch.
Beat him to the punch.
And a sharp counter punch by Whyte.
In and out.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Wow! Whyte stunned and he is hurt. You see how he does that right there? How he just pushes away. And a good counter by Whyte. Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Whyte. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. He's just not concentrating on the body as a target here, Teddy.
No, and, you know, you wouldn't mind if he didn't have to. In other words, it all depends on the scenario. This scenario says that he should be going to the body, and he should recognize that. And that's part of the talent of a fighter, recognition, that you have to recognize where the opportunities are.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. A little defense turns to offense by Whyte. 10 seconds to go in this third round. So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Not precise at all by Whyte. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Well-placed counter punch by Whyte. Throws a counter punch there. Lands the counter. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Whyte. Bad Intentions, his favorite punch is the jab, and tonight he's loving it.
Well, the jab is the table setter, Joe, and he set a beautiful table tonight. Napkin on the left, you know, small fork on the left, knife on the right, and the food right in the middle. And he's eating all night.
You taking some English etiquette classes?
You getting hungry?
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Targeted counter punch by Whyte. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Whyte. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And a smart counter punch by Whyte. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Whyte. He scored well after being hit himself. Blocks the headshot. And a well-placed counter by Whyte. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Bad Intentions is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Doing well on the outside. And a shooting right hand by Whyte. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great shins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Well-placed counter punch by Whyte. A nice, crisp hook after a fine defensive effort. Lands the counter. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bazooka. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Punches and bunches, combination up top. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited, he can pick him off a little bit.
Right, unable to connect. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Whyte. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Blocks that belt line well.
Keep working the jab.
Each man able to land an uppercut. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Devastating blow by Bazooka. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Good looking counter punch. Last 10 seconds. I don't don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Blocks away that headshot. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Whyte. Good counter punch. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Accuracy an issue there, didn't land that straight right hand. Bazooka's, oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good block by Bad Intentions. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Excellent counterpunch by Whyte. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, and there you go. Whyte's in bad shape. Bazooka's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide is turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Gets rid of that body shot. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. and turns, and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Not precise at all by Whyte. He gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Nothing there on the punch by Whyte. Whyte's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Throws a counter punch there. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the darkroom, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Blocks that belt line well. And there he counters back against his opponent. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Whyte. What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. End of the round is upon us, and if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Just go for the head.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Whyte. you some defense there with the block. Good looking counter punch. Just missed with that punch. Solid counter punch by Bazooka. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to cover up that gut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Whyte. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Whyte. Solid job. Double connects by Whyte. Parries that punch intended for the head. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. What an excellent two-punch combo by Whyte. Throws a counter punch there. defense turns to offense by Whyte. End of this round. Joe and Teddy sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger picture of boxing. You know, it was interesting. We had a fan walk up to you earlier today and say, hey, I know you learned everything from the legendary Cus D'Amato, the great trainer. And he said to you, what's the one thing you took away from all your years with Cus? What did you say to him?
Well, it wasn't a paycheck, I'll tell you that much, because Cus didn't believe in paying you for that. He said you're going to college, you're getting a valuable education, and you're not even being forced to pay a tuition. So I understood that. We worked 7 days a week, so there was no union. Cus believed in working on Sundays, so you couldn't go complain and say I'm being overworked. But I think, seriously, that the most important thing that I learned, of course, that from a technical standpoint, you have to be really secure in those areas. No matter how much talent a fighter has, you have to teach them right, teach them the fundamentals, but mentally. You have to understand that a fighter's really always under fear. And you have to understand those dimensions, those parameters. And you have to be able to find a way to get in there, understanding how he feels mentally, and understanding how that can impair his judgment, stop him from doing simple physical things.
Punch by Whyte. To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. And he returns on that exchange. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring. Intentions is your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body and it paid off for him.